I don't know what to believe anymore. That night, a storm struck the northern coast of Scotland. Waves rose high. The wind cut sharp. Out at sea, I saw it. A plastic box drifting, old, scarred, white with salt. The lid was cracked but sealed. I opened it. Inside, a notebook. Pages brittle, stained. Half the cover burned away. Some words blurred, others torn out. At first, it looked like a child's scribbles. Small slanted handwriting, like a 10-year-old's. But the more I read, the colder I felt. I searched for the island named inside. Callenbrae. Found nothing. No map, no record. My friends only shook their heads. There's never been a town off the northern coast. Then it grew stranger. The moment I posted parts of the journal online, the post vanished. My account locked. My email erased. I couldn't explain it. Only the weight in my chest. Something was wrong, so I made an audio copy, just in case. Hours later, a knock at the door. First, a local policeman. Questions vague, circling nowhere. Then 2 men, no uniforms, no badges, black coats, hard faces, not angry, just watching. They asked only one thing, slow, precise. Do you still have the journal? I said yes and gave it to them. They left, as if they had never been there. But from that night on, I felt eyes on me, no footsteps, no breath, only a gaze, patient, tireless, always there, just behind the turn of my head. I don't know who or what, only this. It has never left, and it has never forgotten me. If you're hearing this, then I ran out of time, or it was already too late. I don't know what waits for me, only that I was noticed. And once that happens, no one is safe. You don't have to believe me. Just listen to the end. This is the last copy I hold. What you're about to hear is all that remains of the journal. Today is my birthday. 10 years old. Mom gave me a journal. Green cloth. A tiny flower in the corner. She said, "You're older now. Write down the important things." Anya gave me a purple pen. She whispered, "This summer will be special. You should write it, so you don't forget." So I'll write, every day. Not miss a single one. This is my book, mine. Day 1. The summer festival is this weekend. I'm so happy. I can't sit still. Last year was fun, but Mom says this year will be bigger. New games, free candy, apple pies, twice as big. She's sewing me a dress, white with yellow edges on the sleeves. Her needle rises and falls, like stitching sunlight into the fabric, like she's sewing sunlight into the cloth. But her eyes look far away, like she's thinking of someone. Dad is outside. He hangs green flags on the porch. Every time I run past, he goes quack, quack. I laugh so hard. Anya says she'll take me to the dance contest. She dances so pretty. When music plays, she spins, so light, like the floor forgets she's there. When her skirt opens wide, I almost think she'll vanish. The town of Callenbrae feels alive. Grown-ups sweep porches, put out long wooden benches. Children chase each other in the square, shouting like a beehive. I love the green flags most. They flap in the wind, like tiny hands, or like the island itself, trying to wave someone back home. But today, the air smells strange, like wet old books. The sky is too blue, the sun too bright. Even the wind feels too cheerful. Everything is happy, but too fast, too rushed, like it's calling someone back, or getting ready to take someone away. Day 3. Today, strangers came to the island. Everyone called them visitors from the mainland. It's been so long since outsiders came. I stood on the stone wall, waved. They smiled back, kind, friendly. The whole town felt brighter. They brought strange things. A black projector, big white sheets for a tent, boxes of stuffed bears, as big as pillows. They gave candy too. Mine was pink, strawberry, sweet, warm, like sunlight in my mouth. I liked them. They were nice. But Anya didn't smile. She kept staring at the projector. Then she whispered, "It's been so long since anyone showed films here." I blinked. No one had said anything about films. But maybe there will be, right? Suddenly I felt restless. I couldn't wait for tomorrow. Day 4. They raised a red tent in the square. Not tall, not small, just enough for one person at a time. Mom said it was for films, but no one told me what kind. I only saw whoever went inside came out dancing, not like school dances. They spread their arms, tilted their heads, turned slowly, gently, like they heard music no one else could hear. The baker said, like ballet in a dream. The boat repairman shook his head. Strange, but you can't look away. Everyone who danced got a bear. Didn't need to dance well, just dance. But the visitors never danced, never watched. They only handed out candy and bears. And when someone began to spin, they turned away. Anya's bear was cream-colored, with a tiny red flower stitched on its back. I hugged it once, soft, warm, like sheets dried in the sun. She said she'd go again, win another one, for me. Mom smiled, touched my hair. Go tomorrow, today's too crowded. I nodded. But inside, I felt strange, like the night before my birthday. I don't know what waits inside the red tent, but I feel sure it's waiting for me. Day 5. This morning, Anya stood in the living room. No music, no sound. No one told her to. She just started dancing. Slow. One step, then another. Arms open, head tilted. Her skirt turning, like petals in the wind. Her face didn't smile. Her eyes didn't see me. Like she was remembering something from long ago. Mom glanced once, smiled. She's copying the film from yesterday. I hadn't seen the film, but it must have been beautiful. My chest felt strange. Tomorrow, I'll try too. That night, I peeked into her room. No light. She was still dancing, arms lifted, turning slowly, like something pulled her to music only she could hear. Her shadow stretched across the floor, but it spun the wrong way, like a clock rewinding itself. Not with her. Cold ran down my neck. I shut the door. Day 6. Ellie spun today. In the schoolyard, round and round, not fast, not slow. Her eyes straight, empty. A boy ran up to tease her. Before he could speak, Ellie shoved him hard. He fell, nose bleeding, crying loud. The yard broke into noise. The principal didn't scold, he just sighed, then whispered to a teacher, "The children, it must be that film." Later, Mom told me, "Stay away from Ellie for now." I nodded, but inside, it felt wrong. Ellie is my best friend. I love her, like I love Anya. She wouldn't hurt me. She wouldn't. That night, Anya didn't eat. She sat at her desk, writing. Then she slid a paper under her pillow. I tried to step inside, but my legs froze, like something held me back. In the mirror, Anya bowed her head, and behind her, a figure, like her, but not her. I blinked. Gone. Day 7. Today, it was my turn. I waited at the red tent. My name was called. My heart pounded so hard, I thought I would throw up. But when I stepped closer, the woman smiled. "No more bears," she said. I froze, my throat dry. No words came. Far away, behind the green flags, Anya stood. She didn't wave. She didn't smile. She only watched. That night, the visitors left. I ran to the harbor. The wind pulled my hair. Salt stung my lips. My chest felt heavy. I wanted to say something, but nothing came. I just stood, as if I turned away, I'd never see them again. The gray-haired man was there. He watched me long, sadness in his eyes. Then he asked the woman beside him, "Can this one come with us?" She looked at me, long, too long, then shook her head. No one spoke again, like they had seen something I couldn't see. Before leaving, the man pressed a candy into my hand, a violet one. "It's bitter at first," he said, "but precious. Took me a long time. Eat it all. Don't spit it out." I nodded and swallowed. Bitter. Then sharp. Then sweet. Not like other candy. A strange sweetness. The kind that stays. Warmth spread through me, like cocoa, on a cold, rainy day. I didn't know why it mattered, but the taste stayed. Always. Day 8. Ellie didn't come to school. Teacher just said, "She's not well." No one asked. No one wondered. I thought she'd come tomorrow, but she didn't. Her chair stayed empty, and on the wall, a shadow, faint, too long. Day 11. I called Myra. She heard me, but didn't turn. I waved. My hand moved. It was mine, but it didn't feel attached, like I was far away, watching my hand from outside, not from inside. At recess, I stood in the yard. No one came near. No one whispered. They just stepped aside. I asked Myra, "Are you mad at me?" She looked at my hand, then whispered, "I don't know. You just feel different. But I'm still me. My hand is mine. My voice is mine. So why does everyone look at me like I'm someone else?" Day 12. Mom stood at the window, long, silent. Then she said softly, "Don't go outside today." No reason, no more words. She just turned away. I nodded, but inside, it felt like punishment, like I'd done something wrong. No scolding, no anger, just air. Heavy, blaming me. Mom stayed in the kitchen, a spoon in her hand, still. Not stirring, not cooking, just staring through the glass. The curtain moved in the wind, but she didn't. Like she was there, but not there. That night, I heard Dad whisper, "Maybe it's from the film." Later, softer. I walked round the stage again, and again. I don't know why. Then silence. Day 14. Anya didn't leave her room. No light. No reply. I opened the door a crack. She was spinning, slow. No music. Only street lamp glow through the curtain. Shadows crawling across the wooden floor. She turned like clock hands. Eyes wide, not blinking, doing something, but not herself. I whispered, "Anya?" No answer. No pause. She kept turning, like she couldn't hear me or didn't care. Day 15. Ellie never came back. No one said her name. No one asked. Teacher read the roll, skipped her seat, like she'd never been there. That afternoon, I passed her house. On the step, a stuffed bear, pale pink, sitting upright, stitched eyes shining, almost smiling. No one touched it. No one looked. But I stood there, long. It felt like it noticed me, not with eyes, with knowing. I asked Anya, "Have you seen Ellie?" Her voice came flat, without turning. "That is Ellie. Nothing more. No smile, no joke, as if it had always been true." Day 17. This morning, 3 more were gone. Adults whispered, "They'll be back in a few days." But no one searched. No one called. No posters on poles. Only 3 new bears. One in a red coat. One with round glasses. One with a star-shaped hairpin. Myra's pin, I stared. my fists tight, but my eyes couldn't look away. The wind tugged my hair. The bear sat still, the pin unmoved, placed with care. I ran home. Anya? No reply. Her room dark, the door half open. I pushed it wider. Empty. Light off, closet untouched, pillow in place. But I knew she was gone. I lifted the pillow. A slip of paper, folded, wrinkled, damp, cold, like someone had clenched it too long, then left it. I picked it up. My hands shook. I meant to open it, truly. But I couldn't. I folded it back, slid it beneath the pillow, then sat down on the bed, silent, waiting for someone I knew would never return. Day 18. Tonight, I heard someone cry. Not sure who, but close. A voice caught in the throat, like holding back tears, but not enough. When I was little, I broke a glass. I heard that sound then. Fear, quiet, shame. But this was different. A grown-up voice, not angry, just pain. A pain too quiet. I shook. Still, I opened the window. The square, smoke, thin, real, orange glow at the edge of the stage. No one shouted. No one ran. I thought to call father. But my legs froze. The floor pressed me down. My heart hit so hard, I thought it would wake the house. Day 19. Morning. The square still there. The stage too. No fire. No ruin. Only faint ash. Right where the flame had been. Like nothing happened. I asked Mom, "Last night, did something burn?" She didn't look at me. She whispered, "Tonight, don't go out after 9. Then turned away, like I hadn't spoken. Later, by the shop, whispers, "She's back again." I didn't know who she was, but cold slid down my back. Not the wind, their eyes. No one looked up, no one dared. Like if they did, she would see. Day 20. They called her now, the night dancer. No one knew her face, no one her name, but everyone swore they'd seen her. Somewhere. Some said she was the first, the woman who danced in the red tent. But the tent was gone, the projector gone, the bears gone. Only the dance stayed. No one taught, no one showed. Yet everyone knew, like the dance was always inside them. A man said he saw her by the church. No steps, no wind, but her hair drifted. Her dress too, like water carried her. Her arms rose, her eyes shut, her body spun. Slow. He ran after her, called, cried. But she didn't turn. She slipped into an alley, a dead end, and vanished. Day 21. This morning, on the step of a house, a bear, ash gray, clean, straight, sitting up, facing the door. No one asked. No one touched. They walked faster, pretended not to see, but they knew. I hurried too, but looked back. It was still there, still waiting, like it had always waited, for someone to open the door. Cold brushed my wrist. Day 22. Anya stayed in her room. I knocked. No reply. Only sound. Creak, creak on the floor. Turning, slow, never stopping. I pressed my ear close. It was clear. Like a clock hand. Tired, still moving. I wanted to call her, truly. But my lips stayed shut. My hands, cold. I stood long, hoping she'd stop, just once, and say my name. Day 23. Mom sealed the windows with newspaper, turned off the lights early. The street black, like the moon gone. She said, "Don't go out. Don't touch the curtains. Don't speak loud." I nodded, but my throat dry. I sat near the door. A thin yellow glow slipped through. My hand shook. Letters crooked. The pen dropped. I bent to pick it up. When I looked up, something was there. At the door, a bear. Face down, arms around a pen, Anya's pen. I hadn't heard the door, hadn't seen it placed, but it was there, right there, as if it had always been. Only tonight, I dared to see it. Day 25. I want to leave the island. I don't know where, just not here. It doesn't feel like home. Everyone quiet. When I talk, it's like I'm alone. No one laughs. No songs. The town holds its breath. Even the birds fly less. I whisper now. I'm afraid if I speak loud, I'll wake something. Anya's door stays closed all day. I press my ear. Nothing. Only at night. Creak, creak. On the floor. Even. Never fast, never stopping. I don't knock. I don't call. I'm afraid. If I open it, she won't be there. But worse, if she is. And not Anya. Day 27. This morning, a family tried to leave by boat. The neighbors came, but no one waved. No one spoke. The wind sharp, like whispers tearing in fog. They stepped on board, didn't look back, didn't turn, then gone. The sea stayed, flat, empty, silent. By evening, only one returned, the father. He walked up, clothes soaked, hair dripping, salt on his shirt, his face blank. Mom stepped forward, opened her mouth. He only shook his head. No words, no eyes. He walked inside, as if he never really came back. That night, I listened for waves, not sure if real or memory repeating. I thought, maybe no one leaves, no matter which way. The island stays, always here, waiting. And maybe no one ever leaves at all. Day 28. Morning. In front of their house, a bear. Off-white, stained. Dark marks still damp. Salt crust. One paw clutched a wooden comb. Handle worn. A name once carved, scratched away. Its eyes stared at the sea, unblinking, empty, like it had looked too long, at nothing. No one touched it, no one asked. They walked faster, like they feared. It might turn its head. Everyone swore it wasn't there yesterday, but no one dared swear it had never been. I wasn't sure either, but its damp fur, its dirty hands, felt like it had waited for so long, waiting to return the comb. That evening, Father's coat lay folded, neat, no dust, no wrinkle, only salt. Cold. I touched it. Stone cold. It felt like someone had been here, but gone. The coat stayed. The man didn't. Day 29. The bears spread. On steps, behind fences, at the windows of school. Still, facing one way, always waiting. Each one carried something. A handkerchief with E. A pink ribbon like Anya's. A smell of sweat and salt. Like Father's. I can't remember the last time I touched them. Now, when I see them, a sadness swells. Like they once belonged, once part of me, but taken, placed back. Not mine anymore. Just absence. No one spoke of it. That night, a knock, 3 times, soft, even. I pulled the curtain. No one there. Only a bear. On the step, its face turned in. Still, its eyes, like they had always been, waiting for me to see. Day 30. Today, Myra whispered, "You're not like us anymore." Her voice so small, like she feared someone listening. I froze. My chest burned. "I'm still me," I said. "I'm still me." She stared. So long. Not angry. Not afraid. Just strange. Like she tried to remember who I was. Then she turned. No more words. The others too. One by one, the same. I stood in the yard, the sun heavy. Steps scattered, laughter far away. Not here, not with me. My shadow stretched, clear. Still mine, but inside, cold. Something slipping, soft, slow, bit by bit. Day 32. Every time I pass the bears, the feeling grows, like each one once knew my name. No one taught them, but they knew. The paths I walked, which hand opened doors, when I pretended brave, when I didn't. They don't speak, don't blink, don't move. They just stay, just wait. As if waiting for me to see, I am no longer myself. Day 34. I can't count them anymore. The bears, everywhere. On steps, on walls, on benches, at the school door. Still, not leaning, not falling, not moving, but always. Their faces turned toward my house. At first I tried to see. A smell. A ribbon. Something I knew. But now, I don't dare. Each time I pass, more appear. No one puts them there. No one speaks. No one touches. They just sit, silent, in rows, waiting for something or someone to come back. Mother sat on the porch, hands on her lap, eyes far, out to the sea, long. Then she whispered, "We knew them once." I turned. Who, Mother? No answer. She only looked at the bears on the steps. My throat tightened, like I remembered something, but couldn't. I whispered, "What about Anya?" Mother turned away, silent. That night, the chair was empty. Her straw hat lay on the floor, upside down, wet. The wind didn't move it. It stayed, like someone placed it, left it, and would never come back. Day 36. This morning, a page, already written, the same as yesterday. Every word, every mark, perfect. I don't remember writing twice. I don't remember holding the pen, my fingers cold, shaking. I asked Mother, "Did you see what I wrote?" She looked at the book, silent, then shut it, fast. Not angry, not scolding, just hiding, like it was a secret. That scared me more than shouting. Day 39. This morning, Mother hugged me, too tight, not soft, not safe, like if she let go, I would vanish. I didn't understand. I only held her back. She whispered, "No matter what, live." "I'm sorry. I can't stay. But I'll always be with you." I shook my head. Tears ran down. "Where are you going?" "Where?" She didn't answer. She smiled, the saddest smile. She put on her straw hat, the one for cutting grass, but no gloves, no tools, nothing else. At the door, she turned, eyes red, but she still smiled. "Go inside, my love. Don't look." Her voice thin, like wind through cloth. Click. The door closed, latch slid. From outside, I hit the door. Called until my voice broke. No answer. The wind slipped in, curtains swayed, the room pale, and one sound left. Creak, 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 on the floor, turning, still turning. Not Mother, someone else. I didn't want to know. That night, I dreamed. Anya in the dark, spinning, arms raised, eyes empty. I called, I ran. She turned away, kept spinning, never slower, never stopping. Her face hidden, only her back, fading, but never gone. Day 40. Under my pillow, a scrap of paper, wrinkled, cold, corner torn. The ink leaned, words broken. Don't. If you hear that music, don't spin with it. The last line cut, like the hand was pulled, dragged away. I folded it back, slipped it under, didn't read again. I don't know the day. Every morning, a new bear. It doesn't hold anything, doesn't look at me, just sits silent. At the door, one smells familiar, like Mother's coat. That morning, on the porch, its eyes empty, but I feel it knows I'm here. Light flickers through the curtain, like stage lamps, but no show, no music, no voice, only me. The next day, or maybe yesterday, I was writing, line by line, so familiar, like I had written it already, somewhere. I turned the page, the same, every word, every mark, like my hand was borrowed, not for me, for someone else. I don't know who, or if they're real. Yesterday, or tonight, I pressed my hands to my ears, tight, but still I heard it. Not steps, not music, a beat, slow, heavy, from inside my chest, but not my heart, another's. No more days. Outside the window, someone dances, not a face, only a shadow, turning, slow, like floating on still water. No name, no reason, only the dance. Today's bear sits closer, right at the door, head tilted, like a bow. But I don't know. Was it bowing to me, or to someone behind me? When I looked away, the notebook opened. That page, always that page, flat, waiting. Though I had folded it, closed it, turned my face, still, it opened. Every time I put the pen down, my hand lifted it again. Sometimes I was writing, but couldn't remember when I began. When fear pinned me still, something lifted me, soft, like a hand on my shoulder. No one there, no words, but the pen never left my hand, as if I was copying something written long ago. No one calls my name now, but when I try to stop, something lingers, a warmth, not mine, but it holds the pen, keeps it still, as if I was never writing alone. At the end of the book, scribbles, dark, messy, written, rewritten, over and over, lines pressing into each other. I don't know when I wrote them, or if it was me. I remember, don't look, the candy, too bitter. I want to try too. Just once. I want to.